What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, coming at you, bringing you the latest sport news. Today I want to talk about Ezekiel Elliott. Man, oh man, this dude can't stay out of trouble. Whether it's allegations, whether it's truth, stay out the spotlight. He's a target. When you're a target, when you're a superstar, and you get to this level, you got to know how to handle it. Clearly, he doesn't know how to handle it. He had the incident right before preseason game against the Seattle Seahawks. He's in the weed shop. Everything going on with all these athletes getting suspended for weed, getting popped for weed, and this guy's in the weed shop right before a preseason game in Seattle. A huge game at that. There was a lot of back and forth. It was a bullseye on his back because there was a lot of back and forth talk between him and the Seattle Seahawks defense. So the whole world was watching. Although it was a preseason game, that was problem number one. Then problem number two, St. Patrick's Day. He's at the parade. He's on the balcony with a woman. Pulls her shirt down and exposes her breasts. Okay. Cool. Just playing around. She was already exposing herself. But you don't need no more negative. You don't want to be in a negative light. Stay away from that. Just having a star on your helmet alone brings attraction. It brings eyeballs. All eyes are on you. Then he has a domestic violence allegation, abuse allegations in Ohio. You got this hanging over your head. And you're bringing more spotlight, more problems to you. More attention to yourself. Stop bringing attention to yourself. Where's the leaders on this team? Then this past Saturday, after the allegations, the abuse allegations, after the attention with pulling a woman's shirt down and exposing her breasts, after being seen in the weed shop right before a preseason, which is a huge preseason game because of where he was picked in the draft, he spotted in the weed spot. Although in Seattle it's legal. But why bring attention to yourself? It's not legal in Dallas. It's not legal in Texas. And then this past Saturday, he's in trouble again. Assault. Now you have a DJ claiming that he's assaulting him. That he assaulted him. Pardon that, the phone ringing. Now you got a DJ claiming that he assaulted him. Just this past Saturday. This is off of the back of the abuse allegation charges against him. Where are the leaders on this team? Where's Tyron Smith? Where's Des Bryant? Where's Zach Martin? Where's Orlando Scandrick? Where's the leaders on this team? Where's Dak Prescott? Dak Prescott. This is a part of being a quarterback. This is a part of being a leader. Pardon my dog in the back. Dak Prescott, this is a part of being a leader. This is what you got to do. When you're a quarterback, especially a quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, the spotlight is on you. This is a part of being a leader. Somebody need to pull this dude to the side. Tell him, listen, you're getting yourself into too much trouble. You're in the spotlight way too much for negativity, not for good things. Although he shows up on Sundays, Mondays and Thursdays. The boy shows up. But you're carrying you're bringing way too much negative attention to yourself. Having a star on your helmet and being a high draft pick alone brings attention. So this past Saturday, now you have a DJ claiming that you assaulted him. You had the St. Patrick's Day breast reveal. You have domestic abuse allegations in the state of Ohio. You had the weed situation. Dudes is getting popped for weed left and right, especially in the NFL. They're not trying to hear that. The NFL stands for No Fun League. We already know this. You got the dude in Cleveland, Josh Gordon, can't get himself right because of weed. All of these things are happening And this guy's oblivion to what's going on, it seems. So he's right before a huge game, because him and Seattle were going, their defense were going back and forth. Him and Cam Chancellor were going back and forth. He's spotted in the weed shop. Weed is not legal in the NFL, and it's not legal in Texas. Domestic abuse allegations. It can't get no worse. The two top things that the players are getting popped for in the NFL: domestic abuse and weed, and he's doing both of them. Somebody need to pull this dude aside. Tell him, listen, you need to slow down. Keep yourself out the spotlight, at least for negative attention. Man, I hope somebody over there, I don't know what's going on in Jerry world, but it's not looking good, man. So it's reported that he could be suspended between 1 and 2 games, the first 2 games of the season, which are huge because they got the Giants first game of the season in Texas. That's a huge game. Oh, man. Tyron Smith, Dez Bryant, Zach Martin, Orlando Scandrick, all you guys out there that's supposed to be leaders on your team, you got to step up. You need help. That's all I got for y'all. Blue Blood TV. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Like my shit. Peace.
And I'm out, the mall dog, Glock 2 around here, what you do around here, and you know I keep my tool around here, my act a fool around.